Everyone, I'm Jamie Dorley, and I have the godfather of nutrition, Joe Messino, back, and we're live at the World of Wellness. This is the Wine and Wellness Week, Winter Wonderland, and Holiday Party, Joe.
I love that. What a combination. Holiday party. It's been a party all week, folks. It's Friday already. Look out. We got 2 big days left.
I was told we shouldn't use those names anymore, but I disagree. I like the Winter Wonderland. I like the Holiday Party. You know, we celebrate Hanukkah here. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We do not discriminate against anybody's party.
No.
I'm not going to break up your party.
Never.
Right? So we want to enjoy this time of year. We have the Wellness Week going on. So tell people a little bit about the Wellness Week history and what's going on today.
The history. Wow. You know, it goes back about as far as this location does. As long as the Wellness Center has been here, and when it moved out of the South Side, when it was the Pain Release Clinic, we got to this great location, and the architect over here said, you know what, this one day, this weekend stuff is not enough. We need a whole week. Then the design started to take place, right, with the workshops, the speakers. We used to do them live with a standing room only crowd, right? Did them with our PowerPoints up on the big screen TV, and of course, Doc, the icon, Dr. James Weiner, who the Wellness Week is named after. You know, he'd come up every day at high noon, remember?
That was a great tribute. That was Joe's idea. Let's continue the legacy with the Weiner Wellness Week. This is 5 times a year. We're really going to highlight Doc. And I heard today he's going to make a special appearance. People have been requesting one of his greatest hits.
Yes.
And that's on brain health.
Yeah.
So will Doc be on the screen today?
Doc will be on the screen through the magic of technology and our director, Phil on the board. We're bringing Doc back. He's going to do one of his best. They were all great. You know, how do you pick a greatest hits?
They were all classics.
Yeah, all classics. But yeah, so we're going to bring him back. You know, it started with us having a lot of his greatest hits on the radio, and it got such a great response that we thought, let's have some greatest hits.
So how do people listen to him on the radio these days? Because people are asking. I said, he's on. They weren't sure when.
Yeah, he's on every morning at 8 a.m. on khbradio.com. Now, you can listen to khbradio.com on your phone, on your tablet, on your laptop. If you're in the car, you can get it on the radio station.
Even in the kitchen. Remember the old school transistor radio was sitting in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Some people still have those. So, hey, you can pick it up Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you have some of the new gadgets, as my dad would call them, technology, and you can pick it up right on your phone, KHB Radio. The nice thing about that is you can listen to it anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. Anywhere you have Wi-Fi, anywhere you have an internet connection, you can get the icon.
So when you're traveling back to Italy, when's the last time you went to Italy?
Too long.
2 generations ago,
yeah.
Right? So if you're traveling anywhere, you can pick it up. And I like to do that even with podcasts, radio. You know, I got the headset, so I'll do my walking. It's a nice way to help, you know, when you're doing cardio or you're going for a walk in the morning. You can also listen to something so that I know people are pressed for time these days. What a great way to get your movement in, get a little exercise, and listen to the international icon, the late, great Dr. James Weiner.
Yep. So it'll continue. It'll be up today at 10 a.m. Don't miss that one. And again, all week long next week, 8 a.m.
And we're on live. You can come in right at 2419 Baldwick Road. We still have Doc's sign out front. You can see that thing from the top of Mount Washington. It's big enough. It's on the back. And we got parking in the front, the back, and the car wash. All free, of course. What's it cost to come down to the Wellness Week?
Oh, come on. Just come on in. There's no cost. It's like coming to our house. All right, come on in. Take part of the great information. Take part of the great smoothies. He's already had the smoothie bar open. It never closes, does it?
No, today, A for Apple, J for Jacks.
All right.
Apple Jacks, one of the best cereals ever.
Yep, of course. We got people coming in already. Good morning. Yeah.
Of course, we learned that cereal is not very healthy for you. So we were duped in the 70s. That became a very popular breakfast.
Sure it
started with Cheerios, which almost seemed healthy.
Yeah.
And then
Wheaties.
Yes.
Yep.
And that was the breakfast of champions. And we've seen what happened with people that eat too much Wheaties, right?
Yeah, we did.
Not the best thing for you. So we've seen an evolution of the cereals, and they become sweeter and more colorful. So what does that mean?
That means more sugar and more artificial ingredients. So in essence, it means more junk.
There was actually a book here called The Serial Killer.
I've had it. I've read it. It's amazing.
Cereal. So give me a little highlight on that one. That's
Well,
a classic.
it went through the history of cereal all the way back to, Mr. Kellogg and Mr. Post, the guys that these cereals are named after. And these guys didn't lead real healthy lives. They were a little bit out there, to say the least. But it showed how it manipulated the population. It showed how the type 2 diabetes sprung from that. It showed how the whole issue with eggs and cholesterol and how they distorted that whole history. But it's an amazing book, and it's a short book, easy read. It's still available. You should try to pick it up. Serial Killer.
So what I recommend for people is you do a shake for breakfast. Shake a day club.
That's right.
And that controls your calories. It controls the amount of food you're eating. It's quick, easy, and inexpensive.
Right.
And most people are too busy in the morning to prepare a healthy meal.
That's right.
So this gives them an option. What's your favorite shake to do?
It's getting harder and harder to pick one, Jamie. The other day you made that berry, Fruity Pebbles blueberry blast thing that was just off the charts. And so I'm having a hard time. My cafe mocha was always my Frappuccino go-to, but boy, that blueberry just knocked me out yesterday.
Well,
awesome.
It's interesting. Your son-in-law commented on that one.
Is that
that's
right?
His favorite cereal, blueberry. So you got to have fun with these things. I actually got a email from a girl I grew up with in New York. She said, "Can you send me samples, especially the Fruity Pebbles?" So I explained it was a little bit of a customization, but we got a lot of great smoothies. Is the bar open?
Bar's open. Hello.
Oh, there's a line there. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing? The bar is open. The bar is always open. And we have all different types of smoothies. If you like vegan, if you like whey, keto, well, the Power Cleanse is nice because there's a vitamin and mineral in there.
Yeah. And you really want that meal replacement.
Oh, yeah.
Power
We did this morning. So we have a lot of options here. Of course, free, healthy food. We're not sure what time they're coming or leaving, but usually around lunchtime. Yeah. So what time is that?
Usually between 11 and 2. The food truck will be open. Get a good hot meal out there. The food's still organic and it's still grass-fed and pastured. So, between 11 and 2, you're going to get a hot meal. Come on down, get your ticket at the front desk, and the meal's on us. Yeah,
we're doing workshops all day, so you can participate live right here. You can do the stream or watch the recording.
Yeah.
We also have the muscle therapist, Andrea, coming back in today to do the chair massage.
She'll be right over here with her chair.
For a small donation, but get 5 to 10 minute sessions right here in the lobby. It's going to be a lot of fun today. And of course, we have the full team here to answer any questions. So if they can't make it in, what do they do?
If you can't make it in and you want to order, give us a call, 412-922-9355. Place your order. Of course, we'll ship it out to you. Free shipping over $75. You want to pick it up and you want to place it on the phone, you can do that too. And the first time ever, first wellness week ever, you can place your order on our website and get the discount.
Wow, that's very generous of you and the team, Joe, at the World of Wellness. So come on down. We're here. Today's a short day, 5 p.m., right? So we're out here. We have banker's hours today, but we're out here by 5 p.m. today. And tomorrow all day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on a Saturday. So plenty of time to come down. If you can't make it, give us a call. We'll ship it right out to you. And we also have some openings with some of the healthcare professionals. So.
Yeah, we do. We have some openings. You can come in. You can see Dr. Ross, Dr. Rossi, and you can get a chair massage. You can get an Oligo scan. So Jeff's going to be here. He's got some openings. Jeff Nisnick, come on down. If we can fit you in, we will.
And what about some of the speakers today? I know we got a power-packed lineup here, led by the naturopath at the World of Wellness, Dr. Ashley Rossi. So she gives some really good education on things you can do right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So what is she going to be talking about? What are some of the tips?
Well, their topic today is so timely. How to enjoy the holidays without ruining your diet. Now, usually it's one or the other, right? Either enjoy the holidays, or you stick to your diet, but you can do both. And that's what she's going to show you how to do today.
Well, I've never seen anybody ruin your holidays.
Never.
And there's a lot of cheat and eat, right, without the guilt, because it's the way you prepare the food, right?
Exactly.
We will get together last night, and I got to say, Healthy Holly treats were a big success as
Big
always.
success. Yes, they
People
were.
were going after those things left and right.
Yep.
The peanut butter cookies. I love the little mini muffins, right?
Mini muffins. Yeah. Yeah.
So they're a big big hit. So what is Ashley going to talk about today? When you say, give us one example.
Okay, so in other words, you can enjoy the holidays without ruining your diet by substituting ingredients.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so it's a matter of ingredients, and as you just said a few minutes ago, the preparation. Okay, so she has a lot of recipes, and they're already on display back in the kitchen, but she's going to go into a little more detail. How to make those substitutes so that you can have great tasting holiday food without, ruining your plan or without going off your plan, without, I don't even like that word cheat. I mean, it's tough because, when you were bodybuilding all those years, you had your cheat day, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I bodybuilded so long ago, there were no cheat days.
There were no cheat days?
Now they call it cheat days.
See, they should be reward days, right?
Yeah.
Not cheat. It's a bad word. So, she's going to show you how to do that, but based on ingredients. That's the key, Jamie. It always starts with the ingredients without losing the flavor.
I love the fact that she's here now. Is she accepting new patients?
Yes.
I know she's pretty booked. And she'll meet with anyone, but I think she really specializes in female health, weight loss, functional digestion. So what are some of the reasons people come to see her?
A lot of times it can span the gamut of weight. It can be allergy with food-related allergies. It can be emotional, hormonal issues that are related to diet and lifestyle. So she covers that whole gamut using the Zyto machine. Oh, and on top of that, pH balancing, which a lot of people need and don't realize is off until they test it. So using the Zyto, it really uncovers deep into the system.
Well, that's exciting to have her in today at 9. And then we have the international icon zooming in with us on brain health, the one and only Dr. James Weiner. I'm excited for this show.
Yeah, well, nobody has as big a brain as Doc did. I mean, let's face it. This guy used to do his 12 o'clock workshops 7 days, no notes, no cards, no PowerPoint, just from the head.
And he was a fascinating guy, right?
Yeah.
We all know that he, was very direct. His communication style was very unique because when I asked him about that, he says, look, I have to get people to have an emotional reaction. They either got to say yes or no. The ones that say, oh, I'm going to go read over the paperwork, go see my real doctor and regular doctor, they're never coming back in. Right. So he had that style about him. And I had the luxury and the privilege of driving with him from Pittsburgh, right here at the Wellness Center. I picked him up all the way to Shipshewana, Indiana, the state of, which was a 6-hour drive. And it was fascinating conversations.
Well, you asked him one question. It lasted the whole drive, right?
On the way back, yeah. 2 questions on the way there, 1 question on the way back. And as he was getting out of the car, he was still explaining. But, we had a great conversation. Just a fascinating guy. He touched so many people. So we're excited to have him back live today with the live stream. So what about at 11 o'clock today?
So we got Caroline Golmick on at 11 o'clock, another natural healthcare practitioner. And now a topic that we really need to talk about. We started off with cereal this morning, but how not to sabotage your kids' health. And so much of that starts with their diet. And who are the biggest consumers of cereal in this country, right? The kids. Look at that cereal aisle. My God.
Yeah, and it's gone from cereal to the cereal bars. Yeah. I think people think those are better. Look, even the best of protein bars aren't perfect. Right, we have some really good quality ones here. The Kind bar and the Designs for Health bar, and the Betty Lou snacks are probably the best. She made those in her kitchen originally for her kids, right? Yeah. So there are people out there that get it. However, if you're getting some of these Special K bars or granola bars, they're probably loaded with sugar and bad fats and artificial colorings. So be careful, because when we make those changes, we want to make sure it's a good change. Had a guy in here the other day saying that, I went from Coke to zero Coke. I says, oh, really?
Yeah.
How many of those do you drink a day? About 8 to 10. Yeah. 8 to 10. So sometimes making the choice can be worse. I told him you're better off drinking 1 regular Coke.
And a lot of times they drink more because they think there's no sugar.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Exactly what he said. Oh. So, look, this takes a lot of education. That's what we're here for. We're going to have, hopefully, at 12 o'clock today, special guest on the beautiful round table that we do. It's a very fun event. Hopefully we can get Dr. Ashley Razi to come in and join us on the round table.
I think that's going to be a possibility. Yeah, because the round table is great because it gives us a chance to just talk, have a discussion, and the people who are sitting here, a lot of times they're asking questions. And yesterday we had a great crowd here for Dr. Kathleen Geringer's presentation.
Exactly, of course.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Doesn't get much better than that.
No, it doesn't. And you know what she said, Dr. Geringer? She said, you know what? Next Wellness Week, I'm coming up in person.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. We love to show her the warm Pittsburgh hospitality, right? We will take her and give her the red carpet treatment, of course.
Absolutely.
She's been a great practitioner and partner of ours. She likes to come to our events, and she does a great job of education. And, just her excitement and enthusiasm and passion, really is contagious.
Talk, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Her old office I went to, she had a whole kitchen in there.
Yes,
and she would do the kitchen class, the cooking classes, right, and all those things going on. And I just thought it was a wonderful way because she says, "Look, you can't just tell people; you got to show them what to do."
Right.
And that's what we're doing here at the Juice Bar. So if you come down today and tomorrow, we'll show you how to make a smoothie.
Exactly. Come on down. We'll show you. We're going to pass them out, and we've had people make requests.
And
we made them right on the spot. So every flavor is here. We have everything that we need. That's what that Juice Bar is all about. It's not about, it's not a place where you come in and make an order and pay for it. You just come in and sit down like it's our house. All right, it's our kitchen.
Come on down. Free smoothies. We've had a couple of big hits this week. You like the blueberry?
Yeah, I need another.
Fruity Pebbles was a hot one this week. And interesting enough, the double chocolate coffee, mocha latte, Frappuccino.
Yes.
Went right to the bestseller list.
Oh, it sure did.
People love that. They couldn't believe it was with the vegan super shake. All organic almond milk.
Yeah, dark chocolate almond milk.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So folks, you can make this fun. You don't have to feel like you're being punished.
That's a great point, Jamie, because most people think if they have to make a shake that it's not going to be good. It's going to be it can't be healthy and good at the same time. Well, we've blown that right out.
And if you don't have 5 minutes to make a shake and clean the blender, something's wrong with your life, right? You need to take a step back.
Well, even if you don't, we give you the shaker bottles to go with it so you can do it in even less time.
I've done that on the road many times. It's not quite as sexy and fun as the Vitamixer, but I've done it.
Yeah.
And when I recently left my blender in my car, I, in fact, used the water bottle. I don't recommend that for people, but it did the job, right?
Yeah,
so we've done that before. You can also make these in the bars or snack bites. So if you're not into smoothies,
we talk about the recipe guide enough. We have that recipe
pass
guide
out
here.
to almost everybody.
Yeah, I mean we have
free recipe.
Free recipe.
The one I like a lot is the non-bake snack balls.
Yeah, Kim's
protein bites. Yeah, bites. She's done a great job with those, and I really like those because you don't have to bake them.
Yeah.
Not that I'm cooking them or mixing them anyway.
Yeah.
But I like that you don't have to bake them.
I like the fact
these are simple and easy to do.
Yeah.
And they taste fantastic.
Oh, they're so good. And the best thing about them is that they are bite sized.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to eat a whole
They're
bar.
just like the Betty Lou's.
Yeah.
And that's how she started in her kitchen.
Yeah.
And she realized she'll have to put a little extra fat to keep it moist and keep the shelf life. But if you make them yourself, you can eat them over a couple of days and they're good.
Right.
Put them in a container, Tupperware container in the fridge, and they'll last usually, 2-3 days?
Yep, Doctor. Oh, come on over. Don't sit in the audience.
Yeah, I would see always sitting in the audience. He's an audience member.
It would be kind of cool if you guys had an audience. An audience of one.
You have millions of people listening out here. So I want to congratulate Dr. Orbach. 20 years of chiropractic. Give us a little summary of your experience in the 20 years.
Well, I should probably apologize to the people I treated on day one.
Apology accepted, Joe.
It's a little bit more refined now. I learned a certain set of techniques and principles when I was in chiropractic school, and I never deviated off the course. I mean, I treat people exactly the same way as I did when I was doing my student internship. So I was really, really lucky that I met 3 people who to this day I consider my friends and mentors. My first year, actually my first term of chiropractic school, and the 3 of them all represent different organizations, but they're all synergistic with each other and they know each other and work well together. And so I took what I could get from each of those three organizations, and it just hasn't changed.
Well, that
He's
in
doing the
itself
same thing.
sets you aside because
Yeah.
you didn't have just one school of thought, right?
That's
Right.
exactly what I was going to ask you. Can
Right.
you explain a little bit? I think a lot of people I talk to that haven't experienced chiropractic, they think it's just for neck or back pain or car accident.
Mhm.
And the difference on what you guys do versus snap, crackle, and pop.
Well, we certainly do a little bit of snap, crackle, and pop, but we blend it with, of course, with the nutritional supplementation and a little bit of lifestyle coaching and counseling. And we do soft tissue techniques.
Right.
And we do, by soft tissue techniques, I mean addressing muscles and ligaments and tendons. We do a little bit of low tech exercise. So occasionally we'll teach people movements that might be specific for them. Like you go to the gym, you won't see anybody doing this, but having them move their arms on just a certain plane of motion to reinforce what we're doing. The most complicated piece of equipment I've ever asked anybody to use was a shower towel. I assume you have one at home.
Oh no! You asked me to use the foam roller too.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. That was
that's great.
you're
Highly
absolutely right.
technical, and I've seen
Highly
the
technical.
new, and I've actually
Uh-huh.
taken a ride on your new adjusting table. So
Yeah,
I really like that. I think it's been a good upgrade for you.
yeah, it certainly has been.
Really helped get a couple of those really hard to adjust areas
Mhm.
worked out a lot easier. So
True. But I do the exact same principles and maneuvers and use the same ideas as I was using for all 20 years of my career, plus the year that I did a internship at school, plus the 2.5 years that I was just learning how to do this. And so many of my colleagues that they start doing something, and then there's something bright and shiny, and there's a new technique, and they're following a different guru, and then they like, oh wow, did you see what he's doing? And now with YouTube, that you see some chiropractors doing some things that I've never heard of, and people who've been in practice for 15, 20 years are jumping on that bandwagon. And I didn't do that. It just wasn't for me. Just I have my methodologies, and I just stuck with them.
Well, your results speak for themselves.
Thanks.
yeah, my phone's blown up. People want to know: are you accepting new patients?
Yeah, we got a tight squeeze, but we'll find the way to get you in.
So how do they do that, Joe?
412-922-9355. Give us a call. Stop in. You can schedule in person. You can schedule over the phone. Any way you want to do it.
Well, thanks so much, guys. We're
Thank
excited for another great day. Thanks to Philly Phil on the board. Thanks to all the people here. Hold your applause till the end. I know there's so many people. I don't want to scare anyone away. So thanks so much for the support. Have a great day.